This is going to be a quick overview on the Ranger profession from Guild Wars 2. It's going to be your basic range class, and you can summon pets and whatnot, use your bow. Jack of all trades class, pretty much. One of the types of special skills you can use are traps and spirits. A trap you can pretty much the same way as what a thief uses a trap for. You put it on the ground, and when it's triggered, you can either harm your enemies, or you could use it to buff allies, etc., etc. Spirits is a skill summon. Pretty much, it's an AoE summon, and what it does, say if you got like Sun Spirit, it applies additional fire damage to allied attacks, so it's pretty much a raid buff. It stays off for a short period of time and goes away if you wander too far from it. The spirits that you put out can be attacked by enemies and removed from the battle, so you have to, keep track of them and make sure that they stay up. And you can only have one out at a time. As usual, you can use regular one-handed weapons, sword and axe. Offhand, you can use axe, dagger, torch, and a warhorn, and two-handed greatsword, longbow, shortbow. Pets, you have multiple pet slots, and outside of combat, or through the use of different utility skills, you can swap what different active pets you have. You can have up to 12 different pets with this class, some including terrestrial, like spiders, or amphibious, like lizards, aquatic, like shark pets. With each type, there are subtypes that can influence their abilities. Say if you got a polar bear that might have like an icy roar versus a brown bear that might have fearsome roar. So kind of depending on, let's say, the element of the class, if it's like an elemental type, like say, icy bear versus regular brown bear, it can have ability according to that. In the Ranger's pets, it gets its level from its master, which will determine their basic attack, armor, and health. So as you level up, your pet levels up. And you get pet evolution too. Kind of sounds like a Pokemon type of a thing, but it's along that lines, but they work it in pretty ingeniously. Which in the fact that you get customizable options for the pets. Has to do with your evolution level of the pet. Pets revolve up to 20 evolution levels. Each pet type receives automatic bonuses in different evolution levels. Like, say, for bears, these bonuses might be increased with health or increased damage. Pets gain evolution points when their player gains XP while the pet is active. And at certain evolution levels, the pet will unlock ability slots, up to 4 total. And the ability slots can be filled from a list of active pet abilities based on the pet type. So pretty much as you level up and get EXP, your pet gets EXP, and it can evolve into a bigger and more badass version of that pet. As for pet controls, you can be able to manage it with limited commands. I mean, there's not really much to it. It's going to be pretty much the, aggressive or passive, don't attack, defensive, etc. So, the other commands you have is going to be attack, heal, and stay. So, you could have it, go out to a certain position and stay there. And let's say, see if see a mob walking through the woods or whatever, you'll send your pet into the line of where that mob is going to be walking to set up the ambush. So say your pet will stay there and grab the aggro on the targets, while you come up from around behind them and flank them and start, nuking them with your bow or something like that. So you're going to have a lot of control over it, not like infinite control, but you really don't need much more than what it gives you. So it looks like it's going to be a really fun class, and this is probably going to be the ones I'm going to be playing. So personally, so far as it's looking, it's going to be one of my favorites. So that has been the quick overview on the Ranger class for Guild Wars 2.